Hey lollies, this is Cal-chan from the Anime HQ, and we're going to be doing our upcoming fall anime impression thingy video. I already messed up my intro once and I stopped recording, so we're going to do it now like this. Alright, good enough. Alright.
I'm here.
Oh man. Yeah, Energy's here.
You boy.
Don't meme. Okay, so we're going to watch this. Are we just, I don't know, alright, let's watch the video. Some of this is going to be
You gotta introduce the show first.
Okay, well, we're going to be watching this trailer to release the Spyce. You're not going to be able to see video because we don't want copyright strikes. Is that good?
Yeah, thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, thanks, YouTube. All right,
you can, come on, go over the plot or something. What the fuck?
Go over the plot? We have to watch the trailer
first. I
don't
know what's freaking... Alright, whatever. We'll just watch the trailer.
Digging the music, I guess. Oh, I'm not digging the music anymore. What is that? Oh, no.
I'm in love already.
No. This is like riding off Princess Principal hype.
Ooh, that lick though!
Oh yeah. Alright, some yori. I need to turn that volume down.
This is great. How did I pick this show?
I have no idea. So what'd you think?
That was freaking great. I wish I knew the plot. Maybe somebody would read it beforehand.
Where is this on the website here to read the plot?
I'll tell you one thing, man. Everybody said this new Crunchyroll original show was gonna suck. This looks great.
Uh-oh. I can't hear Energy right now.
What the fuck did you do? No,
you said this new what?
I said this new Crunchyroll original show, the one made by the feminists, looks really good, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was gonna suck.
Let's not talk about that controversy right now.
We'll save that for our hour-long podcast. Coming to a new video near you. Oh. Anyways, read the plot. I want to know the plot.
This series is about a girl named Momo who attends high school. Okay, one sec. High school at the city of Surasaki. However, she is secretly a member of the Tsukikage, an intelligence agency that protects people. As a new member of the agency, she works alongside her colleagues, including her senior Yuki and friends. Together they work to establish peace in the city. That doesn't say anything.
I'll be 100% honest. Alright, judging by the trailer and judging by the synopsis, this looks like it's going to be absolutely garbage, but it looks like a show that I would easily give an 8.
It looks like a bad Princess Principal. I haven't finished that show, but what I've seen, it just looks like a bad Princess Principal. It's also an anime original, done by Deuce. It looks awful.
I mean, it looks awful, but it's like right down my fudging alley. I mean, it's like action. It's like a moe show, but instead of being cute girls doing nothing, it's cute girls doing action. That's also means nothing. And I mean, you know, you guys know me. That it freaking speaks to me, man. This looks like a show that I would watch.
I'm gonna watch 2 episodes and drop it most likely.
What else is new? I don't know. Like I said, first impressions, it looks garbage, but I mean, I'd watch it and I'd give it an 8.
I mean, it had a Yuri lick scene, so
I don't think there's anybody on this earth that's not me that's gonna give this show above 4. But I mean, I'd do it. I give the trailer.
Watches it, ends up being a 10. Alright.
I'd give the trailer a 10 for every eye that one girl had. So a 10 out of 10.
Same.
If she had another eye, it'd be a 20 out of 20, but it's only a 10 out of 10.
If there was a panty shot, I would have given it a 10.
Nice.
That show's gonna have panty shots. You can just tell by the cover art too.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be tasteful. Tasteful teasing.
We'll
I think it's gonna be so close you're gonna wish it was, but it's not gonna be. That's my guess.
Well, probably gonna be bad.
Don't lewd the lollies.
No, lewd the lollies, especially in Release the Spyce. Release the Spyce. Can we get back on that name? That's just as bad as High Guardian Spyce or whatever it's called.
I mean, it's worse than High Guardian Spyce.
It's so bad. Release the Spyce.
I don't even know where Spyce comes into play. I didn't hear the Spyce. I didn't hear Spyce one word in the trailer. Maybe. I mean, I didn't hear Spyce one word in the synopsis. I mean, I heard in the trailer when she said, "and a pinch of spice."
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. It seems fun. It seems terrible. Seems fun. I like it. I'd watch
next
it.
Trailer. Let's get off this garbage.
Alright, what's next?
We have Sora to Umi no Aida, which is also the show I picked. So we're going to go through my 5 first, and then you guys can go to his channel and watch the 5 he picked. Note taken, I've already picked the worst show out of the bunch. Not really. Just wait till you get to his list.
Wait till you get to my list.
Sora, I'm looking on live. Sora to... The story is set in Onomichi, Hiroshima in the year 20XX.
20XX!
Where Melee and Jigglypuff is running the world.
No, 20XX is Fox's.
I know, but Jigglypuff's gonna ruin
Fox only Final Destination.
Jigglypuff only Dreamland. Alright. Fish disappear from the sea around the world and only whales live in the ocean. The Ministry of...
Okay. This sounds great.
Okay. The Ministry of Fisheries.
You can't... Why is that so hard to say?
Alright, the Ministry of Fishery decided to set up giant experimental universe.
Okay, this sounds ridiculous. The more it's like one of those things where it's like, you ever seen that like picture where it's like the Pokemon battle, but everything is wrong, and the more you look at it, the more you see that's wrong with it? This is what that's like in an anime synopsis. Like, the more you read, the crazier this gets. If Cal can ever finish it.
They decided to set up giant experimental universe fish. I can't do it, dude. Okay.
Do you need me to read it for you?
I need a second. It's making me cry.
Do you need me to read it for you?
No, I got it. Set up giant experimental universe fish tanks in space. Can you do it for me?
Okay. The Onomichi Universe Fishery Union is established and begins to train space fishermen. Female fishermen are in demand due to the strengthening of an equal employment law for men and women. 6 new female space fishermen are selected, and the story centers on supporting their growth. This sounds like a slice of life, but it's probably not.
Let's look at this PV.
What the fuck did I just read?
I remember I watched some of the PV and I was like, it didn't even look that bad, but the synopsis, man. Sorry for all my sniffing, by the way. Oh. Okay. I'm at 0 on that PV.
Alright, I'm ready. I can't wait to see how this holds up to the synopsis.
Okay.
What the fudge did I just watch?
It just looks so generic. How did this synopsis sound better?
Okay, so...
They aim to set in Onomochi City, 6 girls dream of becoming space fishermen. They aim to capture god-eating monsters that leave fish vulnerable, as well as the enemies which they encounter. God-eating monsters.
Okay, alright, here's my first impressions, alright? I got a couple thoughts. First thing, this synopsis, I don't know who... Judging by the synopsis and everything I've read and heard so far, I don't know what they were smoking, but I want some of it, alright? Secondly, I don't know why every show we've watched so far looks like shows that would have been on my list. I think Cal's becoming a degenerate or something.
Yeah, I guess I am becoming a degenerate. I didn't get to hear that first sentence because you cut out, but maybe that's for the best.
And then third thing, I gotta say, I can't be disappointed by the trailer because it was adorable and there was a lot of cute girls in it, and that's my thing. But I mean, honestly, this synopsis was a little too much build-up, and it kind of, I mean, like I wasn't expecting, but like, I don't know, it just does it. I can't put 2 and 2 together. I can't put the synopsis and the trailer together and say they were the same show. It's so weird.
The Ministry of Fishery, dude.
But I mean, I can't say I wouldn't watch this show.
Honestly, from the trailer, I think it looks potentially okay. Maybe a little generic, and you can tell that the girls are all pretty stereotyped.
I think it looks like hot trash. But it looks like interesting.
I was trying to be positive.
Look, if you again,
I think it looks okay.
Well, this is a different issue, right? I think this show sounds like it's interesting, but then it looks like hot trash. But I'd still give it an 8. I could still have fun watching this. Like,
I think it's gonna be okay.
I don't know. Like I feel like there's no way. I'm kind of thinking like, my first thought is like, wow, what a missed opportunity. This sounds like it could be an awesome show. But then like the more I think about it, I'm like, wow, this is so lame. But it's so weird and so interesting at the same time. And then
but the Ministry of Fishery, dude.
You throw freaking cute girls on it, dude. I gotta say, I'm sold.
Same.
It seems like it seems like an interesting premise, but it's gonna be a bad show. But it'd be a show that I'd enjoy.
I think the execution of it's gonna probably be pretty bad. Yeah. The directing of the trailer wasn't so hot. Not very good.
At the very least, I'm interested. It looks like fun. But what do I know?
Dude, I just can't get over the synopsis.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like the synopsis just makes it seem so interesting, and it's kind of got me really wanting to watch it just because of the synopsis. It's like all over the place. And I mean, I think the trailer would potentially turn some people away. Like you said, it definitely does look pretty generic. Pretty cookie cutter in terms of the characters. Yeah,
they look very samey from almost all the other kind of shows like that.
I mean, so far, I feel like we're doing my video right now.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I
mean, Cal's just picked two like cute girls doing cute things shows. Like, what the fudge is this?
Oh man. Alright, let's just move on to the next one, because I'm actually kind of interested in this one, because I've heard the light novel's pretty good.
Spit it out, what is it?
Goblin Slayer.
Oh, this is, this was the one that I figured Cal would pick, and pretty much only for the studio.
White Fox? No, I picked it because it looks like it has the potential to be like a grim, dark fantasy.
I figured that too, but then I saw it was like White Fox, and I was like, there's no way this
the studio, yeah. I do like this.
I was like, there's no way that this wouldn't pique Cal's interest and he'd want to do this one, so.
Yeah,
I think it looks interesting
I've heard
too.
Like the Goblin Slayer light novel is like really dark, so I'm either thinking that this is going to be like a grim, dark fantasy that's really good, or so over the top funny that it'll be good. So, and I like the character designs decently, sort of, I think. At least on that cover art. I don't know about the trailer. But anyway, for the synopsis, a young priestess has formed her first adventuring party, but almost immediately they find themselves in distress. It's the Goblin Slayer who comes to their rescue. A man who's dedicated his life to the extermination of all goblins. That's only funny if you heard what I was saying earlier. Okay, by any means necessary. And when rumors of this feats begin to circulate, there's no telling who might come calling next.
Fudging. That's really weird.
Doesn't say anything.
It's, I don't know, it's just really weird to me. The main character or whatever is the dude that's sworn his life to killing goblins. Like, specifically goblins.
I'm just thinking this is the next,
like,
Grimgar, where they kill goblins constantly.
I'm thinking this is the next Kurapika of
oh yeah,
of fudging goblins. Like, this dude's about to go ham murdering like specifically goblins. Just like my boy Kurapika.
I know a lot of people are anticipating this, so.
Alright, I'm ready.
She's really generic.
Oh my god!
Holy fudge! I found my thumbnail, boys.
Yeah!
Oh crap, I has texted. Her name is literally Cowgirl.
Nice, dude.
Her name is literally Cowgirl.
Alright, so first impressions. Alright.
Cowgirl.
I see tits. I click like. Alright.
I bet Cowgirl gets raped.
Ooh, yeah.
Doggy style.
So
I'm calling it.
I gotta say, color me interested.
It looks alright.
I mean, if nothing else, the sole reason I want to watch this show is because I want to see the main character. Like, I mean, he did not, I mean, nobody said a word, but like, the dude never took his mask off. He's just a dude in a giant suit of armor that's racking up a goblin kill count and not letting people roll dice. Like, I mean, like, this dude.
I just want to see Cowgirl in action.
I don't know, man. It's a 50-50, dude. It's either gonna be super bad, or it's gonna be.
Yeah, the directing for the trailer wasn't so great either. It had this music that didn't really fit stylistically to what the show is going on, and there's like a whole bunch of like emotionless faces in terms of looks.
It does look kind of dark, and it does look kind of gory, and the main character intrigues me. Like, I really want to see what he's about, if nothing else. I'm really interested in the main character. I mean, like, he was literally just named Goblin Slayer. And that's what this whole show's about. I don't know. I'm interested. It's either...
It looks alright.
It's not one of those shows where I can say, man, this show looks awesome by the trailer. And it's going to be freaking great. It looks like it has potential to go either way.
I'm wondering what those dice are about, seriously. Like, maybe he just kills people before they can throw the dice.
But I will say, I would be surprised if this show is amazing. I will say that.
Oh, I have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to be ranked like 8.47 on Mel first couple weeks.
It's a very specific number.
I think people are going to really like it. The light novels are highly acclaimed, and I think people are going to love this because it's not an isekai, and it's just a hardcore, I think it's just a hardcore fantasy. I know I've been hearing people apparently were comparing it to Berserk, which, because it's really gory, apparently the light novel is really, really gory. So.
Yeah, color me interested, man. I'd watch this show, at least the first couple episodes.
I'm gonna definitely give it a shot. It's better than the last two trailers.
Yeah,
it had a couple really nice looking shots in the last minute or last 20 seconds of the trailer. Like go to like 111 on him standing there with the lightning. It's really a lot of cool looking shots.
I definitely watched this before I watched any of the other two shows so far. What's the next one?
All right, the next one is called RErideD.
RErideD.
So, I'm just gonna call it RErideD. So, all right. The year is 2050. A young engineer named RErideD Yavain became famous thanks to his contribution to the development of the autonomous machine DZ at REbuild, the manufacturing company founded by his father. One day, RErideD and his colleague Nathan. Why is that so normal?
Bunch of Nathan, dude.
Discover a flaw in the DZs and try to warn their boss, but are ignored. Although Dee and Nathan are aware of the danger, they reluctantly decide to put off taking any measures and instead go to Nathan's daughter Mage's birthday party. The next day, after enjoying a peaceful day, RErideD and Nathan are suddenly attacked by unknown forces. At the end of the escape, RErideD falls into a cold sleep machine, and 10 years later, he wakes up to a devastated world in the middle of a war. I feel like this is describing the whole show. While RErideD is attacked by a group of out-of-control DZs,
this is literally the first episode.
Gives up, but he recalls Nathan's... I'm done reading, dude. Like, that's...
There's not much more.
Oh, there's not much more. Take care of Mage. Despite the harsh fate that has fallen upon him, RErideD sets off to seek Mage. His daughter's name is Mage?
And his name is Nathan.
What an awful name.
Our protagonist, Haruno Shiobana, and his trusty sidekick, Tim. Anyways, let's watch the fucking trailer.
Beyond the time we reunite, this is the story of a journey for hope. Alright, let's get this trailer. PV3.
I mean...
I've already seen the first two PVs.
I'm with you. I'm sold on the fudge and art alone so far.
Yeah, I don't like the character designs in the show, but I really like Yoshitoshi Abe as a character designer outside of stuff. So I'm really interested because all of his works... or all of the stuff that I've seen him work on and that I've tried, like Serial Experiments Lane, Hibernate Renmei, Technolize, they've all been somewhat experimental with how they handle their genres, even if I don't like all of those series. Like, I'm not a big fan of Technolize, but I like Hibernate Renmei and Lane, so I'm really interested in this. Oh, look at his artwork, it's so good. He still doesn't know how to draw hands. One of my favorite artists, though. I love Abe. See, I'm really looking forward to this. I want to see...
I would say I'm looking forward to this more than I am Goblin Slayer.
Yeah. Who's the director? Sato Takayua. What has he directed?
Sword Art Online.
He directed Ichigo Marshmallow? Marshmallow? It's a super moe show that you'll love.
Ooh, link it to me.
That show. I think it looks really fetishy, actually, but you know. You'll love it.
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, I think the characters are like super sexualized personally. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway. Let's see. What else did he direct? He did some screenplay on Midori no Hibi too, a 6 and 9.
Midori no Hibi.
Oh, he was the director of Nia Under 7, which is also character designer of Abe, so that's interesting.
Fudge and Midori no Hibi? What the fudge?
Oh, this is the director of Selector and Steins Gate. The original Steins Gate. That's what the chief director of Steins Gate.
Alright, I'm interested.
And he also directed Selector infected wick sauce and spread wick sauce. I knew I could tell the director had that weird little feel to it.
No
That's why it was
wonder
odd.
there's the time travel on this show.
Yeah, actually, I was looking up an interview, and time travel wasn't initially meant to be in... It was like a last-minute thought, so...
Oh, Steins Gate?
No, for RErideD. Okay, you were joking. Kill me, sorry.
The whole freaking premise of Steins Gate is the time travel. It's like, wait a minute, they're freaking about to push the episodes out. It's like, wait a minute.
The first 4 episodes...
What if we make this about time travel? Wow, why do we think of that?
Oh, it has a... It's only ranked 6.39 by 276 users on Mal. This guy, he gave it a 1.
Whoa!
Because he watched the first 4 episodes. Because he was excited beyond belief. And he's just apparently it's awful. 657. I'm more happy that this is like the first time in 15 years Abe's worked on an anime production.
I mean, I look forward to it. Looks like fun.
I think it looks decent enough. I think it has potential. So
the art style looks great. I feel like this is gonna be a godlike soundtrack show.
A what?
Godlike soundtrack show. There's gonna be a godlike soundtrack on this bad boy.
That would be interesting. It's only gonna be 12 episodes. I don't know what they're gonna do in 12 episodes. Like, there's like so much going on. I'm definitely interested to see where it goes, even if it's bad, because it looks, I don't know, and I love the character designs, like, outside of the show specifically, but that's kind of an Abe bias.
My body's ready for this bad boy. Bring it to me!
Irozuku Sekai no Ashita Kara by PA Works, and it's gonna be like a drama magic. Now this, I'm actually really interested in this, because the Irozuku Sekai no Ashita Kara. I'm really interested. Let me read this plot synopsis.
There it is.
Set in the city of Nagasaki, the story takes place in a world where a minuscule amount of magic remains in everyday life. Hitomi Suka Shiro is a 17-year-old descendant of a witch family who grew up with stale emotions. As she lost her sense of color at a very young age. Feeling sorry for her granddaughter's future, Kohaku, a great witch, sends Hitomi to the past, more time travel kinda, the year 2018. Through exchanges with her 17-year-old grandmother and her club members, the story follows Hitomi's growth as a person. So basically kinda time travel again.
I just like PA Works, man. Let's watch this PV.
Have you seen the PV to this yet?
No. I haven't seen any of these PVs.
I have seen some of these, so not all of this is blind PV-wise, but... Anyway, tell me when you're ready. I don't think I've seen PV2, I saw PV1.
Hey.
Yeah, so I just think this show looks really nice. I like the directing, a lot. Enough to look at who this guy directed other stuff. This guy directed Higurashi no Nakukura ni Kai. Is that the second season or first season? Directed Black Butler, a lot of Inuyasha, some Lupin stuff. Directed Nagi, that's not surprising. Or was one of the directors on Nagi, because... Oh, alright, I think this looks really good.
Alright, so...
Personally.
Here's what I think. I think this is probably my favorite show out of all of them. I don't know, I like good art. I like good character designs and soundtrack and everything. I could see this show being either like universally liked, or I could see it as being as polarizing as Nagi no Asukara or Anohana.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those heavy drama type shows.
I feel like people are going to either like universally love it, like everybody's going to be like, wow, this is a great drama show, you guys should watch this. Or everybody's going to be like, there's going to be like half the people who are like, wow, you know, I was in tears the whole time. And there's going to be people like, wow, this was so melodramatic. You know, people love to use that word.
Yeah, like, this is so melodramatic, like I couldn't connect with any of these bullcrap, garbage teenage characters.
I feel like that's
stupid. They're all stupid.
I feel like that's how people freaking describe Nagi no Asukara is melodramatic.
Yeah, Nagi no Asukara is generally liked by most people.
But I feel like it's gonna be that I feel like it's either gonna be like universally liked or that polarizing of people's opinions. But I'm excited for it. This honestly looks like a good show.
I think it looks really good too, personally. Like I said, I love the music. If the music's like that good all the way throughout the show, it'll be worth it for me. Alright.
Looks too melodramatic for me, man.
Yeah, you're right. This looks like trash. Look at that female character design. Look, she's gonna be crying.
Wow.
And when they make when females cry in shows, it's like they're just trying to mess with your emotions. They're just toying with you.
Yeah, it's so melodramatic.
I think it looks good though. So.
Anyways.
All right, one more for me, and then we'll move on to your 6.
What? I thought that was the last freaking one.
No, we both have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we both have 6.
Why did we do Fudge and Spyce?
I honestly, I'm sorry.
That doesn't seem like a show that you'd have any interest in whatsoever. I figured. And I'm just realizing.
All right, so this one, I think this is going to be the underrated gem of the season. This is why I picked it as my number 1. I think nobody in the world is going to be watching this show for some reason. Nobody knows about it. Nobody's talking about it. It looks generic just based off the cover art, but like the trailer I watched and you'll see energy, I think. It's called Merc Storia Mukiryoku Shounen 2 Bid no Naka no Shoujo. So it's another one of those long title things, but it's adapted from a game and not a light novel. MERC. You should find it. Yes. Merc Storia takes place in a world where humans and monsters coexist. The protagonist, Yu, is a healer apprentice and possesses the ability to tame monsters. In a quest to regain the memories of Merc, a girl confined in a bottle, the pair embarks on a journey. It really sounds generic fantasy, but it's not an isekai.
I gotta say, I like if this is the way it's going, I like the approach of like a overpowered main protagonist, but instead of like killing everything, he's like super passive and he's a healer.
Yeah,
I like that idea a lot.
That's definitely far from the overpowered fantasy protagonist that we've been seeing a lot lately. So what do you think? I think it looks fantastic. I love the background art and music and directing and everything.
I think it looks like Made in Abyss plus Don Machi, but the good parts of Don Machi.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be as dark as Made in Abyss.
And Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon / Pokemon. I don't think it's going to be very dark. I think it's going to be PG. Probably.
Yeah, no freaking... I
guess I could be wrong, but...
Great scenes like that one in the midway of the show, Made in Abyss. Good times. Love to see one of those again.
But the director... Oh no, the director directed Etotama. Shouldn't have looked at that.
Yeah, it's a great show.
They directed Romeo X Juliet. Did some... Alright, I haven't liked anything this guy's directed, so...
That's it.
There's always a first for everything, though.
I don't know, it looks fun. I'd put this, like...
Oh, wow, the person that's doing the opening for Merc Storia is doing the open for Goblin Slayer, too.
I'd put this, like, right next to RErideD. That's where I'd put this. Like,
yeah,
second place.
this is my number 1, obviously, but I think it looks like it has potential. I don't think nobody's talking about it. Like, even on the mill, people are talking about the band, and they're like, let Goblin Slayer be good. Everybody's talking about Goblin Slayer.
I think it... I like the concept more than... like I said, I just really like the idea of, like, a main protagonist in a fantasy world that's not carrying a sword. He's a freaking healer. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of potential to be very, very, very interesting. And it looks like... They said it's going to be like a journey.
Seems good to me, man.
Okay. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression. Oh my word, it's a 45-minute video. Okay, hey guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video thing. If you want to go see part 2, it's going to be on EnergyPants' channel. I don't know when it'll be up, but it should be up probably at the same time as this one. So go check out his channel. Energy's a great guy. Not really, but he's a great guy. And do you want to say anything, Energy?
Check out my channel. It's dead, but it's got some good stuff on there.
Alright. See you guys.
Goodbye.